sort of played with multiple ways of trying to explain the intangible, I guess. There's no real rule with how we've written the music, and it's anyone's guess how someone will interpret it. I mean, apart from the energy and the talents that have gone into it, it's just the story and the concept are very open-ended. I think it's very higher thinking, next level thinking that you don't often see in many theatre, dance, music productions. Everyone sort of taps into something that's very obvious, very now, and very tangible, whereas this is, and I think this got a lot to do with why I've enjoyed it so much, is because it is about that next level of thinking and higher thinking. And if we're talking about dimensions, or if we're talking about the what ifs of afterlife, or split personalities, or mental states, or whatever else, I think if we can do that and make that accessible to a wider audience, because not a lot of people think like that. A lot of people just think what they see, what they hear, and they just absorb it. They either enjoy it, they don't enjoy it. But if we can tap into a bigger audience and get them thinking a little bit bigger, it would be amazing. There's some very obvious tracks in there that are stylistically obvious, and then there's other bits that really have no realm, or someone couldn't say, oh, that's just that, or that's just that. And that was intentional, to a sense where we don't want to make it sound like something, or we don't want to be, as a whole, the show shouldn't be pigeonholed, or musically put in a genre. But in the same breath, we tried not to make it too confusing and too haphazard. And I also exercised a whole bunch of different ideas that I've never used before. So textures and things that I've been dying to use in some sort of manner, and never had the job or project in order to do it. So yeah, it's really enabled me to exercise some techniques that I've learnt or loved, or gone, just if only I could just try those aleatoric strings or those clusters or whatever, because they're really gritty and really tense, but there's just not the job unless I write something for myself. So it's been a perfect project to experiment. Apart from being intrigued to begin with, and knowing that Mahalia was a great singer, she had done a couple of shows, or the show that I had seen was fantastic. It was well thought through, it was well rehearsed, it was creatively on point. What I have found by doing it is the professionalism on all fronts, like just her promotional brain, her organisational brain, her discipline brain, as in like across the dances, across the singing, across the music, across the concept. Obviously she's brought in people to sort of help and critique and balance, but yeah, I mean, if it came down to just getting posters done on time and well on time, getting press releases out, or getting t-shirts made, or anything, it just seems to be knowing what I'm like, trying to promote my own stuff. This was next level, and I just, every time I heard that, I just went, wow, she's already done that. Geez, that would have taken me a month to do that, and it was done in before I even knew it. So that was really impressive. So if that doesn't work in her benefit, then I don't think anything would.